1.
Welcome back to the Buzz Hot Button Issues. I'm your host Ashanti, and of course, this other lady over there.
Your favorite host, Candy.
Whatever, guys, whatever. Okay, so we're back, another Thursday, and tonight is going to be a very interesting show because we have a lot of amazing young people that are very talented with their voices and their music, and girl.
Yeah, so we're going to take a look into the music industry.
Yeah, navigating the music industry as a emerging artist. So, Candy, so this topic is an interesting one because I'm not going to lie, guys. I don't know much. I mean, usually in my world, I'm always busy and I have a big following on Facebook. So if I see somebody send me something, the most I'll do, and I'm not going to, sorry to the artists, I'm not going to lie, the most I do is, if I see it, I share it because I believe in supporting local. Sometimes I don't even have enough time to go and listen to your song, but I could say Young Lyrics is here tonight, and I listened to his one outside, and Nikki Nooks. So we have them in the house tonight. How do you feel about this topic here tonight?
Well, actually, I'm here to learn because I only know from the outside looking in, and there isn't much that I can say with regards to what it's like.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see the perspective of the young artists, to see, you know, how they feel, what it's like, challenges, you know,
And guys, if you notice, we have an empty seat. Aaron's not here. He's still on vacation.
So we all apologize for his absence.
Yeah.
Although Ashanti and I are good enough for you.
Shade. Shade is in the Sorry, Aaron, but you deserve it. So we're gonna what's your, I mean, I can't say, guys, I feel like I'm gonna be like a total douchebag for this by saying who's my favorite local artist.
Well, to be honest, I don't want to say. I feel like we can't do that. We have to be,
all
have their talents.
We have
they
to be
all have their strengths. They all have their weaknesses. So I support local artists.
It's still gonna be biased, guys, because I only know of like the older ones when I was younger. So I CP, TZ, and them guys. Even though we're focusing on the up and the emerging.
Talking about young artists.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying these are who I know. So I mean, I guess this platform is necessary because then we can get them out there as much as possible so you guys can know about them, right? So, do you think that the locals support the music industry here in Antigua as much, do you think, as they should?
I think we're a fickle bunch.
Girl.
I think that we have our favorites, and sometimes for some people, based on my observation, that the support only extends to the favorites.
Facts.
So, but for me, I've always loved just talent generally.
Yeah.
So once I see it, I have appreciation for it. I would push it. I would promote it. I remembered when Young Lyrics has first entered into the music industry. I'm like, ooh, this dude.
Yeah.
You know? And he was one that I used to, I don't have the time to follow as much as I used to. But I used to follow soca music and new artists and see how the music progress over the years and stuff.
Yeah.
Even our own local producer, Leon. You know, so him as well is one that I would look to, and his music. And they have talent. They have talent, and I think that our people just need to be more embracing of everybody. Yeah. You know, as opposed to just picking and choosing. And I think when we start to support our talent holistically, then we'll start to see a difference in the support for everybody, and not just some.
Because all are biased. Just saying. But this question goes out to people that are on. So guys, you know we're live. So, and I have the tablet here, so whenever your questions come in, we're gonna basically be able to, you know, have
so tell us, do you support local artists?
Yeah.
Do you think Antiguans and Barbudans in general support local artists?
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts. Drop it down in the comments. Remember to follow our Facebook page, The Buzz Hotbot Issues, and our Instagram page, The Buzz TV Show, 3 Z's.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take a break because we're gonna bring the host, the guest on, so you guys can have a nice little chit chat. And Candy's gonna come back. I'm not. I'm just gonna have a little break. So we'll be right back.
4, 3, 1.
I'm Kandesi.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Ashanti.
And you're watching The Buzz.
The Buzz Hot Button Issues is sponsored by Townhouse Mega Store.
Gotta go shopping? You have 2 options. Option 1, you can stop what you're doing. Drive to the store, get stuck in traffic, struggle to find parking, spend time shopping, not find what you're looking for. Wait in line forever, lug heavy bags to your car, and get back home a couple of hours later. And now you're tired. Option 2, download Allmart. Easily browse stores. Order online. Select pickup or delivery. And done. Whew! Which are you choosing?
Fed up of the curfew thing. Me want to spread my wings. Me want to live my life. Me want to go outside. Fed up of the lockdown thing. Fed up of the curfew thing. Me want to spread my wings. Me want to live my life. Right now me tired of the home vibes, tired of the walls and the room feeling paralyzed. Working from home can become so boring. Me long feeling my friend touch road. Tired of the control thing every day. Tell me what to go and tell me what to say. Can't deal with the back of constraints. Tell the government say this you're not gonna work. Tired of the inside. Me say me want to go outside. Tired of the inside. Me want to bubble and a bubble bubble outside. Me say me want to free up my mind. Tired of the inside. one way last year. Everybody in effect, yeah, we had no fear. Carefree, stress-free, watch me hands in the air. What a time to be alive, yeah, we had no care. So much vibes in the atmosphere. All of the girls, them a wine down there. Actually, man, them a wait them turn. Just we get a taste, just we get a taste. Drinks in every cup, ain't nothing running up. Pass the blunt, quick before it comes. And if it's up, spark it now. Pass the thing now, pass the thing right now. And if you stand by the bar, tell the bartender and I'll wait long. Pour more rum in my cup. Money well spent, so me come free on free on free on inside. Me say me want to go outside. Tired on the inside. Me want to bubble and a bubble for the real outside. Me say me want to free up my mind. Tired on the inside. Fed up by the lockdown team. Fed up by the curfew team. Me want to spread my wings. Me want to live my life. Me want to go outside. Fed up by the lockdown team. Fed up by the curfew team. Me want to spread my wings. Me want to live my life. Right now me tired of the home vibes. The walls and the room feeling paralyzed. Working from home can become so boring. Me love to check my friend touch road. Tired of the controlling every day. Come in to go on from the say. Can't deal with the back of country. Tell the government say this you're not gonna work it.
Okay, welcome back. I hope y'all were like shaking your booty like I was. That's Nikki Nook's new song, and
It's lit. I love it. I love it. I love it.
So for those of you who are joining us now, we're talking about navigating the industry, the music industry here in Antigua, and we have a bunch of amazing artists, local artists, in the building. Yeah.
So we're gonna be having a chat with them, just to get to know them a bit, get to know their music, get to know their struggles, get to know their accomplishments. Yeah, we just want to get to know our young artists, and I feel like they need this type of platform. They need to be out there. The more people know about them, the better they'll do. The more it will push them to, elevate themselves, that type of thing.
Yeah, and also big up to our sponsors, ACT. If you guys haven't noticed, we have a little special going on with Walmart. And if you've been following our show or anything like that, we are giving back to you as a thank you. So if you do order anything $100 or over, you get free delivery by using the coupon, the Buzz, when you're checking out, okay? So you can't say we ain't give you nothing. Just saying.
Shout out to ACT and Walmart.
Okay, so yeah, we definitely have a packed show, and we really need to have our artists on tonight. So we have 4 artists. It's J Abnormal, Young Lyrics, Nikki Nooks, Angeli. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Black.
We missing somebody? Old age, you kicking.
I think
I
that's
ain't even lying. So yeah, and do you listen to new upcoming artists? Is this your first time hearing Nikki's song?
Yes, it is. Okay. It is. But I do listen upcoming and new artists. I don't do it as much as before because, like I said, time. But once I do have access to it, once it's sent to me, once it's somehow circulated to me, I make the time to listen. Also, there are some radio stations that do push the new local music. So kudos to those radio stations, kudos to those DJs, big them up for that.
I was about to ask that question because I'm like, do you think like the DJs and the promoters are really really pushing the local music more, or I know it's kind of taboo. I've seen them argue about this, but what do you think about that?
I think they're doing better.
Yeah.
I think they've come a long way. I think there's ways to go.
Yeah.
But I think that they're doing better. I find there's some promoters who will include them in some shows. There's some older artists who will take some of them under their wings and give them that push forward.
Yeah.
So I think that we're moving in the right direction, but there's still some improvements.
Still got a lot of work to do. And I think, like, for me, I I've seen it. I follow a lot of promoters and DJs and stuff like that. So I tend to see the music from them. So even like Young Lyrics' new song, I know DJ Quest was on it and he pushed it out, and I have him as a friend. And Nikki Nooks, I mean, I have him on my phone, but still, like, yeah. But I mean,
we're getting there.
We're getting there.
So I think the cries that a lot have. Some people have been making is falling on the right ears.
Yeah.
But we'll see what our young artists have to say.
Yeah, and I see that guys that are on the live that's watching right now, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Share the live.
Share.
Can you didn't do it?
Share the live.
And yeah, I see a few comments coming in, and of course we're gonna come back to them and stuff, and because tonight is packed and we really want to get everybody in, and we don't want y'all to be like snoring on us and shit, like, no, we don't want that. So we're gonna go on a break, and we're gonna have J Abnormal and Nikki Nooks coming right back with Candy, and we'll be right back.
4, 3, 1.
I'm Kandesi.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Ashanti.
And you're watching The Buzz.
The Buzz Hot Button Issues is sponsored by Townhouse Mega Store.
Hi, I'm Kandesi. If you want to learn more about our cast and crew, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
The Buzz Hot Button Issues is sponsored by Nigel's Restaurant.
Yo, man, on the type of feelings in a brother. Remember that. Russell Records, feel like spend little money. Feel like spend little money. TBG, feel like spend little money. Jaggy. Antigua, 1 grand, man, and nothing for me. Bring about 10 more for me, fuck up the street. To how we make money, never see me scamming. Everybody feel good from they make a money. I watch ya, brand new shirt, fresh wallaby. Bill a spliff, no seed, and a sip and a seed. When the team roll out, be a gal a fipri. Look at me ring, you know see me a G. Call me dirty money. Call me dirty who? Call me dirty what? Call me dirty money. Call me dirty who? Call me dirty what? Call me dirty money. Be a gal a bubble cause of dirty money. Look there, look at trouble cause of dirty money, yeah. And this a money good and never funny. Call me dirty who? Call me dirty money. Scared money never make it enough. Me get tell it, get the money up, get the cheddar. Can't wait in the street if you move clever. You in the seat, so let's move with the gwanger. I watch ya, get the poster, get the bimmer. In a your lane, nobody with no nigga. She got 7 figures. She said you where your name, me say babes, call me dirty money. Call me dirty who? Call me dirty what? Call me dirty money. Call me dirty who? Call me dirty what? Call me dirty money. Be a gal a bubble cause of dirty money. Look there, look at trouble cause of dirty money, yeah. And this a money good and never funny. Call me dirty who? Call me dirty money. Feel like spend little money. Feel like spend little money. What bro God? Feel like spend little money. Feel like spend little money. Russell Records, 1 grand, man, and nothing for me. Bring about 10 more for me, fuck up the street. To how we make money, them a see me scamming. Everybody feel good from them make a little dirty money. Call me dirty who? Call me dirty what? Call me dirty money. Call me dirty who? Call me dirty what? Call me dirty money. Be a gal a bubble cause of dirty money. Look there, look at trouble cause of dirty money, yeah. And this a money good and never funny. Call me dirty who? Call me dirty butter.
Welcome back. It's your favorite host, Candy, and you're watching The Buzz. With me is Nikki Nooks and J Abnormal. We'll be having a chat with these 2 young artists, and we'll be discussing their journey. Yeah, so introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Nikki Nooks. I am a dancehall / soca / Afrobeat. I'm just infused with a lot of different things.
Yeah, all over.
Yeah, because I like a lot of different genres. I am well, a true lady never tells her age, but I am in my 20s. I am originally from Guyana. I moved to Antigua at a very, very early age, and that is where I got my start. I got my start here on the island. In 2018 is when I had my first song, Queen of the Pack, and ever since then I've been making it on the airways.
Nice, nice.
Yes.
J Abnormal.
You don't know where you go. J Abnormal dip on the scene. Out to Liberta, you're out here. Really have much to say, so let's God. I'm a dancer, a reggae artist. I sing a lot of popish songs, you know what I mean? I don't really sing soca. I'm not really a soca artist. I don't really have that type of energy, is it? But big up all the soca artists, is it?
Music is music.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm a normal person, really, truly. Maybe my next year.
He said he's normal, but his name is J Abnormal. All right, so that song that you heard playing earlier, Dirty Money, that was the work of Mr. J Abnormal. He badent it. All right, so how long have you been in the music industry? I think you said 2018?
Well, that's when I came on the scene, but I have been doing a little thing here and there, it just never took off. I was a part of the National Youth Choir of Antigua and Barbuda. I would say that was my training or teaching. You know, that's where I got the opportunity to utilize my voice in different things like gospel, calypso, and soca. So yeah.
You'd say that the choir was your introduction into
you can say that, yeah.
Okay. And how did you get started?
Sorry, go ahead.
Boy, I don't sing in the church as well, and I really pan choir.
That's where most start.
Yeah, so you go. Music, you know, as a tender age, you know, music just made into me. I realized we're going to sing, so then we just take the approach and try and sing, and then realize the thing works. So, you know, we just move forward, basically.
Nice. So what? I'll start with you. What would you say has been your biggest hurdle so far?
In music? Well, Antigua is small like an island, so, and the genre that I'm in, dance or reggae, it's not really popular around here. So then more time, you don't really get that type of feed like the soca artists them. But more time, when you put in the work, you see that people really appreciate your work. So I don't really have too much of a hurdle. I just need to put in the work and make the people then realize, hey, this is a young man that we should approach and view. You know what I mean? So
energy. I love the energy.
Just time, man.
Awesome. And you?
I would say similar to J Abnormal. I mean, it's a very tiny island. I would say recognition is my hurdle because you know nobody really knows who Nikki Noakes is. But I feel like I have a good amount of music out there, but it's for me to apply myself also in getting them to the radio stations and to the DJs and to the promoters. Sorry. So it is also the artist has to do a lot of work. You can't depend on the DJs or your friend to share. You have to get up and put yourself out there, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think that can be applied to any aspect in life. I mean, if you really want something, you really have to go
get up
after
and go. You gotta let people know who you are. You can't just sit down there and be like, oh, how come nobody know J Abnormal or Nikki Noakes? You know, you have to push yourself.
Agreed. So do you think that you get the support that you need from like DJs and promoters and?
Not at all. Not at all.
That's sad.
Not at all.
Oh.
So what would you say, or what would you say that you would like to change or see going forward from DJs or promoters?
Well, I will come back on the artist standpoint. The artists have to make themselves available along with their songs available. But I also feel like DJs are supposed to reach out, like try and discover new artists, because when they want a song from Cartel, they know where they can go get it. When they want something from Alkaline or they want something from Marshall Montano, they know exactly where to go. And I feel like, you know, maybe they should come up with some sort of plan to say, okay guys, this is what we're going to do. We're looking for young and upcoming talent in Antigua. This is a Facebook page or something. Just bring our music.
I just wanted to interrupt. We have a comment here from a viewer. This is Carlos Losdan Hughes. He says it's a hard thing for a new artist like myself to get out there. To me, if you're not out there, no one want to hear you.
Well, you have to put yourself out there. You have to promote yourself. You can't rely on people. There's a lot of different online distribution sites. You can use that. Create your link. You have FanLink. You have Linktree. You have to promote your music.
Social media has made it a little bit
easier, especially in a time like now. You know,
I won't believe for most artists it's like a financial thing still. You know what I mean? Like, because being an artist is not just get up today, say, okay, I'm gonna write a song, get it produced, get my video done, and blow up. You know what I mean? Some people do think that that's how it goes, but that's not really how it goes.
Not at all.
You really take financial budgets. You know what I mean? And you don't know until, especially COVID at the place kind of sturdy, so yeah, I mean, tell you. Right
So sponsorships and so on is not a thing that y'all get or have?
Well, not presently.
Okay.
I never beg a sponsor yet.
Me neither.
Big up everybody who still support Abnormal, you know what I mean? Because people will, when I do my videos and say, I mostly tell them, bring the bottle and come. You know what I mean? So that's support right there.
Awesome. Yeah, it is. It is. What do you? What about your fans? What about your fan base? How would you describe your fan base? Are they supportive? Do you think? What do you think?
What do you think? My fan base. Yeah, well, fans are fans. You know what I mean? You have to give the fans and then some for love. So if you don't give them nothing for love, then
you can't have
no fan
expect
to get no love and no fans. You know
and also you have to be very relatable, because at the end of the day we're normal human beings. It's just that we have a talent and we are using our platforms to push that. Everybody has a talent. You might be doing makeup, you might be doing hair, you might have a little talk show yourself. So we're just regular people. We're just using our voice to sing about different
talented
things.
People.
Right.
So if you could change one thing about your journey as an artist, what would it be?
I won't change anything. I appreciate every single step along this journey, because I know where I came from.
I love that. I love that.
Won't change it.
Yeah, never change really, man. You just have to take some different approaches. Music is not one straight road. Trust me. Very plenty obstacles. It's just like life, you know what I mean? You're gonna take certain opportunities, you'll miss them. You know what I mean? Trust me.
And make the sacrifice to better yourself, to better your craft. So
facts.
Well, I can say this much, that you both have beautiful crafts that you're cultivating, and I look forward to seeing more from both of you.
Definitely.
Alright guys, you're in tuned to The Buzz. This is Candy, your favorite host, and we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Late nights I close my eyes, and I think when I get to see you again, I'll give it to you one time, see me out. Give it to me one time, look me up, boy. Yeah, me so my back it on you. Love off the wine, yeah, my miss that too. One time for the back it, I'ma back it on you. Watch how me do it. Boom flick all up on your set. Me I take a one time, so I'm on the bed. Alright, see how me do it. Pretty little girl straight from Antigua. Straight, boy wanna lick a fire for the one night desire. I'm if I take you wire, baseline I'll be dead like a wire. Come on my place, I'll just see one time me there. Can we spend a little time, even if I just for one night? Yo, but not beg, but not bleed. Time me a scheme, tell me wanna boy to come in my jeans. Can we spend a little time, even if I just shoot one way? Now it's my time, speak to my mind. Tell me wanna boy to tell you no lie. Can we spend a little time, even if I just for one night? I back with my love, that love don't turn up. See this how I need to pull up your cup. Twist it to the one side, it and drop it on you. Caress every angle, yeah, this curve toe. Like a bad habit. How you got me craving for you. Watch how me do it. Boom flick all up on your set. Me I take a one time, so wine pon the bed. Alright, see how me do it. Pretty little girl straight from Antigua. Straight, boy, gonna lick a fire for the one night desire. I'm if it's a few wire. This I not be dead like a wire. Come on my place, so just see one time, me there. Can we spend a little time, even if it's just for one night? Yo, me not beg, me not plead. Time me a scheme, tell me one boy to come in my jeans. Can we spend a little time, even if I just shoot one way? Now it's my time, speak my mind. Tell me one boy to tell you no lie. Can we spend a little time, even if I just for one night? I back us my love, the love that come up. See this your wine, it a full up your cup. Can we spend a little, can we spend a little,
Alright, so we're back, and okay, the last interview was pretty good. Yeah. We were just listening to your song. What's the name of that? Lick a Bit?
Lick a Time.
Lick a Time.
Yeah.
Okay, honey. Fire. Candace, you were speaking with Abnorma and Nikki Nooks, and now we're back with Young Lyrics and Angie Black. Angie Blacks.
Yeah.
You see, because I know your name, Angie.
I know.
That's so baby.
I know.
Okay, so tell our viewers about yourself. I mean, if you want to be a gentleman, and ladies first. Ladies first.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to The Buzz. I'm Angie Blacks. I'm a new artist from Antigua and Barbuda. I sing dancehall, I sing soca, I sing whatever my heart calls me to sing. So yeah, I've been doing this for a little while now. At this point, I can say that I am getting some recognition because I'm on this interview right now and you're watching me. So as a new artist, like, it's been hard, but it's been good. I've been enjoying the journey, and yeah, I've been doing this for like maybe 7 years now, and I love music, and music is my life, so.
All right. Yeah. Young Lyrics, try match up with that one.
Well, Young Lyrics, my name is Young Lyrics. Well, my government name is Leonard, but...
Ooh,
yeah.
he gave us government.
He did that.
Right. Yeah, Young Lyrics, I'm an artist, but you guys know me as a soca artist. Mommy tell me, hey, you're an artist, because you always hear the demos and them, and they're not soca. A lot of them is just different type of music, different genres. So, you know, I decided, you know, it's time for me to start showing you guys that I can do different stuff. I'm a young artist, a young youth man that has some big dreams that I think it's gonna be a hectic journey. You understand? But it is what it is. Trust me, it scares people. If I have to tell you what I really want to become in the next 10 or 20 years, you're gonna be like, bro, really? But anyways, I try to stay as humble as possible. You know, life sometimes it kind of get you out and make you feel a little arrogant at times. I try to cool and, you know, a lot of people are very aware of what happened with me as well. I don't know if you was going to bring up that.
We're going to touch that just now. We're going to touch that just now.
So, yeah.
Okay, so just a little snippet into who you guys are, and I would say describe your journey in the music industry here in Antigua.
Well, I have to go first, huh?
You don't have to.
Okay, let me go first. Music in Antigua is bittersweet because, I mean, there's not that many females outside of, you know, the females who have come before us, like the CPs and the Jashawn Hughes and all these people, like local people. But like right now, I think as a new artist, I think I'm setting a trend. Like with Nikki, like it's not a lot of us females taking the music to a different level, you know. And right now, I think that's my main goal, and I'm really enjoying the journey. I'm really enjoying getting to meet every time I drop a new song and a new DJ love it. Like I get to meet that new DJ, I get to network, I get to meet new people like all the time, you know. So I think I don't really have any negative comments. I just think it's what I love to do. So whatever it brings, I'm happy and I'm excited about it.
Passion. That's what I hear right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Young Lyrics, because now the question is practically the same, and since I wanted to touch on it because I remember it was a couple months ago, and you know everybody was sending out support to you because you were ill. Yeah. So I mean, we can see that kind of scared everybody, and I'm sure people around you. So describe your journey and squeeze that in just a little bit.
An experience. An experience, but I was scared. I actually developed anxiety, you know, and that's like stressing about it. But I forgot that there's Almighty God. I'm very aware of that, but it's just that sometimes you just have to just let go. This is out of my control. Yeah. God will control this now. You understand? Yeah. So I see a lot of people start supporting, you know, a lot of people. You know, Rego is one of them. He was behind there, Karma manager, my mother, my brother. When he went on, I've never really seen my brother cry like that. He went on TV and I could see emotions. It was emotional. And then the people as well, the amount of love and support. And it makes me feel really good. It makes me feel really good. Yeah, they support me. You understand? So,
I mean, it speaks to his like character, because here in Antigua you don't really think like an artist would have to go through that kind. Like when I heard about it, I was like, wow, like that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how he got through that situation. Like I would be so,
as he said.
Yeah, so
let go and let go. Okay. Yeah. So I mean that's another question I have for you guys. Do you think your success is based on yourself or the support from others around you?
You want to go first this time?
Well, that question, some people will say yes or no, but me personally, I think the people around you is very important. Yeah. Very, very important. If y'all was gone and I was here by myself, you know how boring that would be? What would I do? I wouldn't have a mission. I wouldn't have no goals. I wouldn't say, hey, what would I do? You understand? So I think the people around is very important. You need the support. And
as an artist, like you get inspiration from everything, every situation, every life experience. You know, so it's like if you were here on the earth by yourself, I mean, you could sing to yourself, but what would you really be singing to yourself? Like you've never really experienced love with anybody. You've never had a bad breakup with anybody. So I think as artists, like we take from real life. We take from this. We take from, you know, just life happening on right now in your face, you know. So if we didn't have that, then
it's funny that you said that, because you know, I mean, as a human, and I'm a creative, so and I'm an artist.
Creator,
I would write like poetry and stuff, and sometimes music tends to be what helps people cope. Yeah. So it's sometimes it doesn't matter what mood you're in, you gravitate to a specific song for a specific mood. So I think, can you imagine the world without music?
Music, right.
You know, so I mean, this is another question for you guys. When did you have a time on the journey where you're just like, the hell with this?
All the time.
I'm done. What's the point?
All the time, because to be honest, like you want everybody to love your stuff. You You want everybody to appreciate your stuff, but then it's like you have to reach deep within yourself and find a song that could connect with young lyrics, a song that could connect with you. I mean, right now we talk about dancehall and we talk about pop, and it's all about the fast track music. But as an artist, like coming up, I remember like the Celine Dion's and the Whitney Houston's and like all those other songs that I go back to when I want to like get into the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what would I be like? I'm just a building block, just
I think
adding
this
to
would be
the
my
story.
advice to you guys as an artist. When I'm writing, sometimes you write for yourself. And I think it's much more powerful when you write and then you kind of brush it off, like, you know, this is just I'm in a mood, I'm writing, or, you know, I'm just humming something, and then really and truly you see, like how you said, why am I doing this? I think it starts with you first.
Of course.
And you do it for you and not for the likes, you know, as Chronic say, and do it for the love.
Well, that's true, but you're doing it for yourself, right? But at the same time, as I said, take all these people out in here.
Well, you definitely need your fans. You definitely need your fans.
Yeah, definitely need the fans.
But I think to not burn out, to then go back to source, because you know you have a moment where you kind of get lost in the busy. But whenever you need to, as she said, like go back to Celine Dion, you know, from the beginning, to remind yourself as of why.
You just need to know like who you are in the music. Like to me, it's like whatever. It's like my style is not Young Lyrics style, and my style is not Nikki's style, but I'm sure that Nikki and I probably have one person in common who loves both of our music. If there's anybody who've heard of our music, you know, it just takes that like that one connection. I think, you know, to make it homey for everybody.
I don't want us to take over the entire show, so can we still have more to come? Guys that are tuned in, I see somebody send you a love, a heart, Young Lyrics. So you got a heart. You know, the people support you, and I'm humble, and I appreciate interviewing you guys tonight. So guys, we're gonna go on a break, and then we're gonna come back with Candy and Burger.
Cheers. Bye.
Everybody, if you're with me, get your drinks up, put your hands up. Yo, Young Lyrics, DJ Quest, let me do this. Run it, my brother. Run it, my brother.
Yeah, we wanna go outside and drink and start a party. We wanna bring up the vibes. We wanna link up with our friends and link up with our catty. Me want get a girl tonight. We wanna go outside and start free up, live our life and have some fun. And put my cup in the air and say, hey, cheers to life. So you see, Monday and Tuesday, anyway the band them day we day, and the girl them pretty like Dolly. Every girl just want follow me like a lead in the colony. Drinks in my cup on my style, smooth like my honey. Link with my family, no one in my city, so the vibes are go nice tonight. The girl them just a bubble light up. The girl them just a bubble right up. See the liquor brown in there, so yeah, me have to stop it up. Me ram it and jam it and grab it up. She a slashy time up. The vibes are nice, it can't flop. Another buckle of Hennessy gone up. The dancers line up. At them time now fi bonus. Watch the dancers, them are just start a party. We wanna bring up the vibes. We wanna link up with our friends and link up with our catty. Me want get a girl tonight. We wanna go outside and start free up, live our life and have some fun. And put my cup in the air and say, hey, chase the life. So you see, Monday and Tuesday, anyway the band them day we day, and the girl them pretty like Dolly. Every girl just want. Follow me like a lead in a colony. Drinks in my cup on my style, smooth like mahogany. Link with my family, no animosity, so the vibes are go nice tonight. Pretty gal in there, bad man in the place that she wear, light is in the smoking up the grays, what she play, step out, pop a bottle, check out, guest house, walk out, yellow wine cut out, fake friends be out, they are fed, hand out, take it a lick on miss road, round fat. Step out, watch you girl and wine fetters. Party till the sun come up. Positive energy, pop a champagne and let we go and party. Let we go and party. Pop a champagne and let we go and party. Yeah, let we go and party. We wanna go outside and drink and start a party. We wanna bring up the vibes. We wanna link up with our friends and link up with our catty. Me want get a girl tonight. We wanna go outside and start free up, live our life and have some fun. And put my cup in the air and say, hey, chase the light. So you see, Monday and Tuesday, anyway the band them day we day, and the girl them pretty like Dolly. Every girl just want. Follow me like a lead in a colony. Drinks in my cup on my style, smooth like mahogany. Link with my family, no animosity, so the vibes are go nice tonight. Pretty gal in there, bad man in the place that she wear, light is in the smoking up the grays, what she play, step out, pop a bottle, check out, guest house, walk out, gal a wine cut out, fake friends be out, they are fed, hand out, take it a lick on miss road, round fat. So all I see is just pretty girl looking up the bass and on the vibe, yeah. And all I see is just niceness, smiling and looking at the eyes.
The Buzz, you are looking at your favorite host. Good. Am I not pretty? Alright, so we have a giant in the music industry.
I think I lost some weight recently, you know.
Oh, shit.
I'm too COVID, you know. I've been working out.
People, this is Burger. Shanti?
I know that. Good night. Greetings and salutations. What's going on?
We're good. You tell us.
I'm just happy to be here. You know, I've been invited for the first time, you know. I'm glad that I'm here between two lovely ladies interviewing me. Don't make the questions too hard. I'm nervous with cameras and all this stuff, you know.
Are you nervous?
Yeah,
of
whatever.
Course. I suffer from anxiety issues, you know. This life.
Candy, you want to go first? You want people to have seat first?
Hot seat.
So, can you tell us, how can an emerging artist branch into the music industry?
An emerging artist branching into the music industry.
Is it a hard one?
It is very hard.
Okay.
Because...
Good, it's you.
Yeah, because I'm a field artist. I used to try to be that #1 artist up there singing. I was started with hip-hop, but dancehall is my hardcore, is my core. Up to now, still dancehall straight up. When I'm writing, everything is dancehall, but because soca is what is accepted right here in Antigua and regionally, easiest access to popularity, finances, networking, everything. It is the main avenue that is accepted, so that's what we do mainly. But I still do dancehall, I still do hip hop, I still do gospel. Not as an artist, but I'm involved in each.
You're so quick to make that
I was to ask him, like, so, can you introduce yourself to, like, for the people that don't know who this what you call it?
Giant?
The Giant.
Giant. Oh. I was like that. I'm Herbert Burger Joseph. I'm a writer and producer, studio engineer, event management, artist development manager / manager, and basically within the music industry and entertainment. I wouldn't say music because we tap into so much different avenues, even through pageantries and so forth. That I can say probably jack of all trades, master of none.
I was about to say you just.
I mean, but he failed at the artist part.
I didn't even mention that, right? I didn't mention that.
Kind of put him on the spot.
I tried because, and you know something. I said this before. I say it again. Almost every great writer is a failed artist. I don't know how they do it. I'll tell you my problem. I want to take over the interview talking a bunch of stuff.
I mean, you're the last one.
When you go on stage and you look out there and you see all these people and the lights and you can't even see their faces, you get nervous. You get it to move all these people.
The giant gets nervous.
Yes.
Interesting.
To move all these people and to have to say the right words and stay on key. It takes a lot of confidence. You have to be. It takes. I mean, I have confidence, but there's a level of confidence, and you have to have good. You have to hear the right notes and say the right things and do the right things and be very quick to come up with the tricky words to say. You can't be too scripted, because what realistically makes it is an entertainer, not an artist. There are a lot of people that can't sing, but they can move a crowd.
I completely agree.
So you can be the best singer, and you cannot move that crowd because you're not an entertainer. We have a whole lot of singers, you know. We have a lot of great singers, but the entertainment part is that. I mean, I pull the name of the hat. Let's say we talk about Diamond, Super Diamond.
Oh.
Great entertainer. Never hear Diamond sing yet. I'm sure you sound like a crapple.
I've heard him.
You heard him?
Diamond.
Oh, so I mean, the first thing I'll tell an artist, you have to, it's not just being a good singer. It's being a good entertainer. Claudette Peters is fearless on stage. Fearless. You can see she's a beast. When she goes, she's not afraid to let go and hey, and say what you want. When she's done, she starts cussing people. I move now, and you know she broke it down for you. And feel you can see it in them, and they're entertainers. So that kind of edge.
What do you think it takes to be an entertainer?
Yeah.
No, we're talking about on stage. We're talking about on stage. It takes. You have to really study a craft, like a carpenter study the craft. Like a scientist, you have to study every aspect of it and understand the level you're at and what it takes to reach the next level. Because some people are just lucky. In my journey, I was just very lucky to be in the right place at the right time, to have the right conversation and say the right thing. Some people never get the opportunity. So it's luck, and it takes taking risks as well.
So I have a question for you. So how do you think people fail to make an impression on their peers?
You have to be a people's person.
You have to be a people's person.
You have to be a people's person.
So no matter how much notes they can hit, like...
You'll make it to a certain tier.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, they always say it's 90% business and 10% music. A lot happened behind the scenes.
But I thought in Antigua they say it's 90% BS and 10% business. I thought they said that.
You know, there's some truth to that.
So in music industry is the other way around now.
There's some truth to that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say it's BS, but it's business. The business in Antigua is rough. It's not harder than any other country because we have a smaller population. Yeah. When you get to a country with more people, it's more competition. Yeah. Like we have, let's go into soca. Our average of 100, 200 people entering every year. You go to Trinidad, you have a couple thousand. But yet we only hear that small handful of people. And we only know that small handful of people. And it's a matter of networking.
Yeah.
And I'll say this as well. It takes a team. You cannot. It can happen. It's very difficult to do it without a proper team.
Wow.
It's not the individual. I've never accomplished anything on my own.
Okay, so let's talk about artist development. How important is this?
It's very important.
And if you have like an emerging person, how can they start that journey to?
Well, the first thing is you need to have the right people around you. I think Young Living said this. You have to have the right people around you. There are a lot of people who are know-it-alls who haven't reached anywhere or have been in situations and failed and are bitter in a sense. So their know-it-all negativity will only advise you badly to pull you back instead of going forward. I've seen it happen.
So what advice do you have for artists who are now entering the entertainment industry?
Build your team up, work on your talent, take chances, take risks. Don't be afraid to fail. Most importantly, do not be afraid to fail.
So what would a team consist of? You're starting up. I'm coming into the industry for the first time. Who do I need to be a part of my team?
You need good management. You need good producers. You need honest people around you. Most importantly, you need honest people. People that will tell you the truth, not just fan people that will come and tell you, that's bad, yo, that's your tune bad. No. You need people that knows music. Somebody that can analyze music from the musical perspective, and someone that is, this is someone really hard, this is hard, right? So you need to find someone who's very critical, maybe even negative, because I have a person, right, around me that no matter what I do is not good enough. But for the time I get a liquor, all I need is a liquor. It's not decent. You're not going to say, you're not going to say bad, yes. You need tough love. Okay. You need honest people around you. You need honesty.
I have a question for you, and because you're here, somebody just put this out. Homer Jacobs said, are there artist development seminars or forums in Antigua?
No. I'm not, I shouldn't say no. I'm not sure if there's any, or there have been, but I haven't seen any. And in fact, I was just about to put one together just before COVID. We had Triton that was supposed to come into Antigua. You know Triton? He's in Miami. I was bringing Fair and Lions as well. And from Trinidad, Casey. Casey's a very good producer from Trinidad. So I had 3 of them ready to come to Antigua, plus our local professionals who understand the business. Of course, you need to go through the copyrights. You have to be profitable. One of the biggest problems that we have here is that the artists are not making money. And if the artists can't make money, the producers can't make money. And the producers now they're not putting it all into it. I want to tell you, it's going to sound really bad. I hate saying this type of stuff. Like,
we need to know. We like the badness. We like,
I can tell you,
don't fluff it up.
Doing a song with an artist, for me, is the love and the joy. It is the least profitable thing for me to do in my studio. It is the least profitable thing for me to go in the studio and produce a track that takes forever. Production, mixing, mastering, recording takes long. It's easy to do a commercial. That's where the money is. And you know, but even though we still do, the people that work with artists, no, it's because of the love of the music. And that's one of the reasons why I even diverted from being an artist as such. Because I thought that, like, for example, let's take, everybody plays a part. You guys play a big part in this big scheme of things. Everyone has their part to play and their role to play. Like, you, there might be a passion in an individual way, but in the bigger scheme of things, we need you. We need the DJs. We need the producers. We need Marlon. We need the videographers. We need everybody to play a different part. And I realized I wasn't the best artist. I can write, but what happened is it's a dream I may never accomplish. The one thing I wanted to do is fix the business in Antigua, because we don't have a flourishing music business for an artist to get, for my son to say, I want to be an artist, and he can make it and make a living and survive as an artist in Antigua. But it's so much, it's difficult, and there's so much aspects that we would be here all night if we start to get into the details of what it will take, because the challenges are there.
I can imagine.
I feel like, you know, I had dreams as a little girl to become a singer, and then somebody told me, but that don't make no money, so what's the point? You know, and I know Antigua is talented soil, like
we have talent, left, right.
People, so I would hate to see that a lot of people in Antigua
not get the opportunity.
So I feel like, yes, there's a challenge, but it's not impossible.
What's not impossible?
We putting pressure on you guys.
Put the pressure.
Put the pressure on
everybody that's because we're fighting for the same thing.
And it's about education, because sometimes, you know, most people just, they just know how to sing, and they need the training, they need the awareness, they need
recording
the support.
studios.
Yes, it's a big circle. Like Abnormal said, he's a dancehall artist, right? Why can't a dancehall artist make it to Antigua? But you know, no, for I could be wrong. If I was a dancehall artist, I had to look at the bigger picture and say, you know what, to be a dancehall artist, we have to target a dancehall audience. No, a promoter is not going to put on an event if you don't have enough people to sell tickets. So you know, you have to make yourself big enough an artist, because the promoters will not book you if you can't sell tickets. They have to look at it from his perspective. He don't care the way
talented you be.
The talent. No, he's not looking at you personally. He's not trying to boss you. He's trying to make money as a promoter. And you have to make yourself that relevant, that popular, that significant, that it would make sense for a person to take his money out of his pocket and pay to come into the fete to see you. And if you like bring 150 people, 200 people to 1,000, some people bring thousands. Then what's the point of booking you?
And I think as well, you know, that's kind of like a double-edged sword, because if they don't have the money to put in to get that kind of training, to get that sort of, you know, awareness towards them, then it's like
how to support.
And you know, and these are questions that I see hundreds of artists asking, and you go, how, and they're asking me this question. But I appreciate the fact they think I have that.
But then you have, then at the same time, you have the fans who are out there putting pressure on the artists.
Yes.
Because they're expecting a particular type of quality. They're expecting, you know, this caliber of music coming out of our artists. But then the support on the back and the resources on the back end is a struggle for them. So, do you think that we get, the artists get enough support from DJs, promoters, fans, the likes? What is your opinion?
My opinion is that they do not. They do not. The fans, make the fans pressure the artists. It's okay. That's their job. The fans pressure that. We want more. We want more. Artists come better. You know what I'm saying? But as I say, come better. You're saying to be in a gunfight with a knife. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the resources. I don't have the money. But that's the fans' job. Fine, artists come better. From the DJs, one of the issues I hear the little whisper about now is that DJs are becoming the stars. So the DJs not trying to help the artists no more. The DJs are making their own name. And they say it's facts. So when the DJs, am I lying? Somebody tell me I'm lying. I'll have plenty of DJ brethren. So
I have plenty of DJ friends. You ain't lying.
You know, so I mean the DJs, you know, like for example, I can see. Let me, because I'm a little old age or so.
You just hold it back?
Yeah, that's a sign for old age.
What's wrong with this dude?
She called me a giant, you know what I'm saying? I can hold back to say old age. You see the transition from where bands were running the shows. And we had, and every show there was a band, even jam bands. But now, to hire a band, you have to pay for all these artists way more money. When you can just, and then you have the artists coming in with the entourage, you have to get tents, feeding them, do the whole heap of money spending. That promoter is going to hire a DJ who can play the same song and not hire the band and get the same effect, or the DJ can come play 10 artists, 25, 30 artists.
So do you think that's what's swelling up the DJ's head now?
The DJs have to make the name too. Everybody trying to make the name. And are hitting the DJs on what they're trying to do. But while he's trying to do that, you still have to help the artists a little bit. Which they do.
Hand in hand.
Yeah, so is that, I think there has been some kind of breakage between the artists and the DJs that need to be mended. And I'll tell the artists, it sounds bad, but you need to be nice to the DJs because you have the blade.
Yeah.
You have the blade. You know what I'm saying? When the DJs like you and they like play the stuff, it makes it better for you. Yeah. The artists have a lot of work to do. And this is a broad circle. As a new artist, work on your imagery, work on your social media, work on your team, know the business. Don't just hire somebody, the management, don't know the business. Let him teach you your work together, but don't deal with the promoter. Let the manager be the bad guy. Know how to know the studio equipment, understand technology while you're recording. Don't just depend on the engineer to do it. So understand the technology, understand music, on what you have to have your support team. It's a lot. So dedicate yourself fully and network. Networking is key.
Yeah.
Anjali did allude.
Angie, sorry, get it together.
Angie Blacks alluded to that earlier.
And I can tell you one other thing. Even tonight, even with artist development, which I've done in the past, the artists need to know how to do interviews.
Yeah.
You need to know how to speak, how to connect. As simple as interview, those things, not every artist knows to connect. And not necessarily, you don't have to speak the Queen's English correctly. Yeah. Because if you are a specific artist, you connect to a certain crowd, you speak towards that crowd because you know your audience.
Yeah.
If you want to come here and go a bad boy who may deal with.
Yeah.
And if you want to speak to the ladies, you know what I'm saying? So I mean you have to capture your audience, know your target audience. So as I say, put your work in. Study,
knowing their brand,
analyze your brand.
Yeah.
You have to be liked. You have to be liked.
That is a difference.
Well, Berger, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We love the giants in the room. We love
Giants.
Thank you for being on the show. And
thank you for having me.
Thank you for the work that you've been doing.
Yeah.
It is appreciated. Even though you failed at one thing, you didn't stop.
Oh, no.
So we appreciate that.
For every one hit, there's about 25 fails.
This is true.
So don't stop, just keep going.
This is true. And that's the message today.
Yeah. You might hear one or two out of the 30, 50 that you fail with, and the one is like, yeah! You celebrate on the one.
Yeah.
Celebrate on the one.
Well, guys, remember to follow our pages. And
share live.
And we're gonna go on a break, and we'll be right back.
I'm Candace.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Ashanti.
And you're watching The
Buzz.
The Buzz Hot Button Issues is sponsored by Townhouse Mega Store.
Hi, I'm Candace. If you want to learn more about our cast and crew, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
The Buzz Hot Button Issues is sponsored by Nigel's Restaurant.
Welcome back to The Buzz. I am Candy, and we're back with Ashanti, and we were talking to a lot of artists tonight. It was Nikki Nooks, J Abnormal, Young Lyrics, Angie Black, and the giant in the music industry, Berger Joseph. It was an insightful conversation.
It was. Imagine we were talking about this before. We're like, we have no idea. Like.
And now we do. It's a lot of work. I tip my hat to every single person, whether you are upcoming, whether you're successful, whether you're still struggling, wherever you are on your journey. We appreciate the work that you've been doing. I don't know how you do it, but I realize that it is a lot. It is a lot. But I do hope that after the artists and the producers sharing what it's like on the back end, that we have a little bit more support coming from our citizens, because it's important that they get that support. I mean, I'm a dancer, and when I'm on stage and you don't get that feedback or that energy from your audience, it takes a lot more out of you to perform. And I can only imagine what that's like, singing in front of people, you know. So and it's one of the reasons.
I think Antiguans are a really tough crowd, though.
Exactly, but it is one of the reasons why I'm a little bit more appreciative of the effort that it takes to even get up on the stage.
Yeah.
So when I am at an event, whether or not it's a new artist or an old artist, once I love the music and I can enjoy the music, I'll be dancing.
Yeah.
That is just me. And yeah.
I mean, I'm really interested to see like us getting on that international scale. Even though I saw recently that Zamoni made it to the 100 charts in, I think, Switzerland or something like that. And I mean, what's kind of, it's bittersweet, because then it's like, do you really have to leave Antigua to get there? Do you really? You know? But at the end of the day, he's from here, and, you know, big up to Zamoni.
He's still flying the flag high.
Right.
So, hey.
Big up to Zamoni. And for us in school, guys,
Austin School Production. Purple Power.
I mean, let us know in the comments. I mean, everybody is kind of quiet tonight. I'm surprised.
Because they're probably learning and absorbing.
Yeah. So what was the highlight of the week for you?
I don't even know.
Okay. I mean, I guess
this week literally went by like just a blur. I didn't even realize that the week had passed already. It was a busy week for me. I'm not sure if it's a highlight, but last Saturday I lost my dog, my baby.
That is not a highlight.
It's not, but
it's sad.
It's kind of why my week was the way it was.
Yeah.
You know, it contributed to that. So it is, you know, but I've accepted it, and you know, it's sad. I miss her.
I know how it is, girl, because I had my little kitty die like a couple weeks ago. Well, maybe like a month and change.
Yeah,
I bawled. That's all. I cry, guys. I cry for my pets. But I think, I mean, that's a highlight. But it's not a happy highlight.
Yeah, no.
For me, this week is actually pretty big for me because this year I was supposed to be traveling, and this Young Leaders of America Initiative fellowship program, I was supposed to leave Antigua June, and of course COVID. We ran lockdown, and you know, I've been waiting. They did say January 2021. You know, hopefully we'll start there, whatever. And really and truly, it was for me to go away and be trained with some kind of host or whatever, just to narrow it down for you guys. And you know, it would have been 4 weeks me just training and becoming an alumni with the U.S. Embassy. But no, I don't know if this is like a good thing or a bad thing. They're now deciding that our year is the first year we're going to be doing it online. So this week they put out the email and finally said, okay, guys, it's a go. We're going to do it in January. So I'm like, when I saw that, I'm like, finally. I mean, I'm mad because I didn't get to go and physically be there, you know, because that's what it's known for. But the fact that it's still on, and I'm like, okay, all right, fine, at least something. So that's thank you. Quote of the week. Yeah. Guys, y'all know how this go. I have mine. Mine is pretty simple, and I guess it really spins off of tonight. Don't wish for it, work for it.
Here's mine. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way.
Clip the finger.
And I think it also ties in with the theme and topic for tonight. Just everything that you do, whatever it is, you put your best foot forward every time. And so guys, remember to follow our Facebook page and our Instagram page. Facebook is The Buzz Hot Button Issues, and Instagram The Buzz TV Show 3 Z's.
And remember, like, we still have that, you know, giveaway going on. If you purchase $100 or more on Allmart, you get free delivery. So it's The Buzz. You're gonna have to put it at the
code,
end, you know.
Yes, The Buzz is our promo code. We're giving away
because we like you guys.
It's an early Christmas.
Anyway, I think thanks to our sponsors, of course, Allmart, ACT,
Townhouse Megastore, Nigel's Catering,
Sweet Chills,
Food Badup, I got up desserts.
I mean, thank you guys for tuning in. I think we all enjoyed this one tonight for sure.
Yes, definitely.
So we were tired. We both were really tired. I was like, we're not, I didn't want to go. So, but thank you so much. I'm Ashanti.
And I'm your favorite host. Remember to tune in next week, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Facebook will be right here waiting for you.
Bye.
Bye.